Good morning everyone, I've started the vlog looking such a state. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry, my voice is still a bit croaky. My throat was like completely again this morning when I woke up. Starting to loosen up a bit though again, and I can talk again. Always when I first wake up because of my cold, I just can't speak at all. Like my parents were up getting ready for work, and I got up just as they were like soon to be leaving. My mum shouted upstairs, morning, and I was like, I can't answer. But yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm so out of breath. I've just done a 15-minute HIIT workout by the body coach. Definitely the most intense one I've ever done. It was this one, in case you're interested. It was posted in 2016. Honestly, it was very intense, very hard. Whew. I will try to leave a link to that one down below if you want to check it out. And I end up feeling like this. My face is literally matching my wall right now. I was also going to have a shower before heading down to get some breakfast, which I might do, although it sounds like the puppies are waking up. But I need to desperately get some more water because my water bottle up here has like run out now. I don't know if there's another one out there. We sometimes keep some on the stairs. Let me have a little look for when one runs out. I can't open the door. My door's still really stuck. Oh god, just banged the camera on the door. No, there's no water up here. Let me just check in here if there happens to be one. Oh. Is this unopened? Yes. I'm gonna take this one. I found one in my sister's room. I mean, my sister's not here, so I'm just gonna casually nick that one. I mean, I desperately need some water right now, so I'm sure she won't mind. But yeah, God, that was intense. Also, I have high hopes for the weather today. Look how nice it looks like it's gonna be. I'm hoping for a nice, warm, sunny day. For breakfast this morning, I'm going to make myself some chocolate orange porridge because I saw a picture of someone who'd done that on Instagram yesterday and I was like, oh my god, that is such a good idea. Why haven't I thought of that? If you know me, you'll know that my favourite kind of chocolate, definitely chocolate orange. I love anything that's chocolate orange flavoured. So I can't believe I haven't thought of doing that in porridge. I've had chocolate banana porridge before, never chocolate orange. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to get the zest of this and then also cut it in half and squeeze the juice out, and hopefully it will taste really good. How good does this look? I'm really hoping it tastes as good as it smells. So my thoughts on the porridge, just in case you're interested. Like, it tasted alright, but I think I added too much orange compared to the chocolate because there was kind of a bit too much of a bitter taste to it, unless that orange just happened to be like a bitter tasting one and wasn't like a really sweet orange. So I don't know, like it's alright, but I don't know if I'm convinced that I'd make it again, which is strange for me because like I was saying, I love orange chocolate, but I'm not convinced by that flavour. But I don't know, it might have just been because I added too much orange as opposed to the chocolate. So rather than a hint of orange flavour, there was like quite strong orange flavour. So it might have been better if I just added like a little bit. I don't know. This is so nice, being able to sit on the sofa with my legs in the sun. It's so nice and warm. Also, for some random reason, I don't know why, but I just suddenly, my energy's just gone like down. I literally feel like I could just fall asleep. I've only been up like 2 hours and I feel like I'm just, I don't know, I feel like I'm ready for a morning nap. Maybe I'll have to have one. I don't know, it's just so weird. I just had my breakfast and then suddenly I stood up and I just felt like I could just doze off again. This is so weird. I was just trying to upload yesterday's vlog and on this page it's just got stuck on 5%. So I've opened another tab and tried re-uploading it to see if it was just YouTube playing up or what. So I did a speed test and the internet's fine. And on this one it's already done 53% and only has 5 minutes remaining. I don't know what's going on with this one, but I'm going to cancel that upload. And then the other one is fine, so it's really weird. Just thought I'd mention this quickly because I keep meaning to and I keep forgetting to mention it in my vlog. But there's this girl called Tamsin who has her own YouTube channel called Tamsin Lena, and she has released a t-shirt for merch, but it's not just like personal merch or anything. It's in order to raise money for her mum's colleague to go to Africa to help out there. And it's basically to help young children get into education. I'm just reading that off the website. And there's this website here where she's selling these t-shirts. They're only £15, I want to say. I'm pretty sure it's £15. And yeah, they've got them in all the different sizes. And yeah, if you could go buy one, that'd be great because you're really helping out. Yes, it is only £15, it says here. And and it's just a simple black t-shirt that says essentially on it, and then has the little TL for Tamsin Lena at the bottom. I'll leave a link down below to this campaign page. It'd be great if you could help out. So far 11 have been sold, and as I'm recording this, there's 5 days, 12 hours, 35 minutes and 36 seconds left to buy them. So be sure to click the link down below. I'll leave it in the description. Head over to that website. It'd be great if you could go buy one and really help out, because yeah, you'll essentially be helping children in Africa get into education, get into school, and making their lives better. So it'd be great if you could go do that. If there's one thing that you do today, if you're wanting to be more charitable this year, this is one little way that you can help out. Oh yeah, also just thought I'd mention that 100% of the proceeds go towards getting her mum's colleague to Africa in order to help out with getting the children into school and education. Last night it was so good. I didn't wake up once, like with my nose being blocked and everything, which is so good. I'm so happy about that, because that's the first night in the last few nights. Sorry, that was baby yawning in the background, if you wondered what that strange noise was. Like, that's literally the first night in the last few nights that I haven't woken up. Like, especially the night before last, I woke up so many times, just like unable to breathe and everything. But I actually, last night, I thought I'd show you quickly, just in case you have a cold or are ill at all or anything, show you what helped me. Is I had this little nasal spray thing it's like a Vicks one, and it's just like this little spray that you basically just go out and squirt the stuff up your nose either side, and it helps you to breathe so much better. So I would definitely recommend getting one of these. You can use it 2 to 3 times a day, I think. So I used it this morning when I first got up because I felt a little bit groggy, and then before going to bed I'm going to use it again. So this really helped out. Just thought I would show you because I found it very useful. I'm just about to make myself a quinoa flatbread thing, because I saw this recipe. Sorry, I've got the kettle on in the kitchen. I saw this recipe on, I think it was on Pinterest, it came up, and it's a quinoa flatbread that's made with literally just quinoa, almond milk, salt and baking powder, I think, are the only ingredients. And that's for like the basic one. Then there's other ones where you can add in like spinach, or even make a chocolate one, cornbread one, super seeds flatbread. So many different ones, but I'm gonna make just the basic one. I'll try and leave a little link to this recipe down below. So these are all the ingredients and quantities if you want to pause that there. I'll try to remember to link this down below so you can look at all the other alternatives and add-ins and things that you can use. But I'm going to try making the basic one. I'm going to use half the quantity of the ingredients, because I feel like that makes quite a big flatbread, and I don't want to make like a massive one in case I don't like it, and 2, I just don't really want like a huge flatbread. I'm not 100% sure how big it's going to be because I've never made this before. So I'm just going to go with half the quantities of the ingredients, and yeah, and see kind of where I get with that, because I'm going to make it up for my lunch, but I'm not going to have my lunch quite yet. But I'm going to make it now so that it's ready to go, because as I've got work later, I don't want to be like trying to make this and then realise it takes a lot longer than I thought it would. I mean, it hopefully shouldn't take too long. So all I need to do is measure out the quinoa. I use uncooked quinoa. Let me just look at the instructions. Yeah, I've just preheated the oven to 200 degrees. And I'm now just going to see, yeah, place the dry quinoa in a fine mesh and rinse. Then add the rinsed quinoa, plant milk, sea salt and baking powder into a high-speed blender and blend on high for 1 minute. And then, yeah, that is basically it. And then you put it in the oven to bake for 15 minutes, I think, and then you flip it over and bake it for another 6 minutes is what it says. So hopefully this will work out as I'm hoping it will. So here's my flatbread ready to go, and I actually only used 1/4 of the ingredients in the end. Just gonna shape it a little bit better. I've just pushed down to here with a spoon and then use the back of the spoon to put it into shape, and it does say to put it out quite thinly, so that is what I've done. And yeah, a quarter of the ingredients for is like the perfect size for what I needed. Definitely didn't need to use the whole of the ingredients. So in the end I only used a quarter cup of quinoa and 1/8 of a cup of almond milk and then a quarter teaspoon of baking powder. And that is that ready to go. I'm really hoping this works out. Like, the texture of it is actually like a dough. It's so weird. I really hope this works. Let's put it in the oven. In it goes. My flatbread should be finished baking now, so let's go and have a little look. Yeah, that looks definitely like it's ready to come out and nice and crispy now. I'm gonna turn the oven off. I did flip it over after 15 minutes and then it's just been on this side now for 6 minutes. So let's take this out. Oh, let me turn the temperature off. What have I done? There we go. I turned the things the wrong way around, I think. And let's take this out. And then I'm going to flip it back over because this side's got the markings from the baking paper. Oh, this is harder to do with one hand than it may seem. Wait for it. I don't want to drop it. There we go. It's almost falling off the tray. Hang on. There we go. That looks pretty good. And I'm hoping that will taste nice as well. I'm going to have it in a bit for lunch, but for now I'm just going to leave it to cool on here. And I'm hoping this will taste nice. I've now just got myself my lunch. So I've just chopped up my flatbread that I cooked up. And then I've also chopped up some pepper and cucumber. And I'm going to have some hummus with it. I haven't had like this lunch in a long time. This used to be my favourite thing to have, with a pita bread and then cucumber and pepper dipped in hummus. But then I had this whole low FODMAP diet. I haven't been able to have hummus. And also my usual pita breads, of course, contain wheat, which I can't have, and gluten. So I've made this flatbread, which will hopefully taste good. And I know the hummus won't agree with me the best, but you know what? I'm just really craving some, so I'm gonna have a bit of it. I mean, I can have every now and again, and just suffer the consequences. That bread tasted really nice, especially with hummus. It was so good. I will definitely be making that again at some point because it was tasty. And I can't believe the only ingredients were quinoa, almond milk and baking powder. It's so good. And I might look at the other variations. Could also add like oregano and stuff to it to make it like herbed, and like some dried basil and stuff as well might work quite well. But I would definitely recommend. I'll be sure to leave a link, like I said, down below to the recipe. It could also work well as like a crispy pizza base, I think, is what I was just thinking. I think that could work quite nice, and it could taste really good as that as well. So I might try that one day. But right now I've just got myself ready for work. I'm about to head there now. But I don't want to leave. I was just sat out here in the nice sun on the bench having my lunch, and I don't really want to have to go to work now. I just want to stay out here in the nice warm sun. And I was making the most of it because by the time I get back from work, the garden will no longer be in the sun, because from about 5 the garden's in the shade. So I won't be able to sadly enjoy the sun anymore once I am back, but at least I've made the most of it now, and at least it is a nice day, so it puts me in a better mood anyway, even if I have to go to work. But I need to actually, yeah, I need to get heading there now. If not, I'll end up being late. Also, my camera battery's flashing, so I'm gonna put that on charge while I'm at work. Finally made it back home from work. Oh, my voice is going again. Oh god, just about made it through. And sadly the sun has gone from the garden. I had a slight hint of hope, like maybe the sun will be in the garden, because it has started to get dark like later now. It doesn't get dark till around 7, which is so good, because I mean before, like by now, what time even is it, 10 to 6, it probably would be dark, but now it's getting dark at like 7. I can feel the spring coming on. I'm so happy about that. It's starting to get a little bit chilly though now as well, but at least the rest of the day has been nice, and I'm hoping tomorrow will be the same, because it's been so nice with gin. It just puts you in such a better mood as well. Also today for me is pancake day. Would have been yesterday for you. Didn't have pancakes for breakfast. I mean, my parents are at work and stuff anyway, so we're gonna have pancakes for dinner, so we're all together, can have our pancakes together, which is so exciting. So even though we didn't get them for breakfast, gonna have them for dinner, and it's a perfect excuse to have pancakes for dinner as well, because I mean, who doesn't want pancakes for dinner? Pancake day, perfect excuse to have that, so I can't wait. We'll probably have those in a little while yet, not quite yet, but I'm so excited to have pancakes today. I've already decided what I'm putting on mine as well. So I'm going to try a new buckwheat pancake recipe actually that I found, because that means that it will be gluten-free, which will be nicer for me and my IBS and stuff. So I'm going to try making those later, which I'm so excited for. But for now, I think after work, it honestly just takes it out of me. I just feel like having a nice chill. I might go and see what's been posted on YouTube today so far and have a bit of a YouTube catch-up watch session right now. It's time to get making some pancakes. I'm gonna get my mixture going. I'm literally so excited for this right now. Got a little jug to make it in, and then I'm just gonna grab an egg. Dun, dun, dun. Right, I need to get the recipe up on my phone. Did I bring my phone? Yes, I did. It's right in front of me. I'm looking for my phone and it's literally just being put on the table right in front of me. Okay, hang on, let's see. Pancakes, right, let's do a little search. I've already found a recipe that I want to use, and I just need to find the actual quantities and ingredients. Of course, I'll need the flour as well. What else goes into pancakes? Oh, milk. Pretty sure I'll need some milk too. Ooh, I'm just trying not to knock, oh, this is a great angle, the golden syrup out of the cupboard. Hang on, carrying my flour. Right, so let's see, ingredients. Oh my god, there's so much random information. There we go. Egg, flour, 250 mils of water or almond milk. Okay, let's go with with some water then. Then you could add in cinnamon and salt. Okay, I'm gonna leave the cinnamon and salt. So I just need an egg. I'm making this recipe, hang on, I feel like that wasn't even filming me. It's on the Great Body Skin website. Again, I'll try and leave a link to this down below. I feel like I'm leaving so many links in the description today, but I'll try and remember to leave a link to this down below. The original one says serves 9, so I'm just going to third the ingredients so that I mix 3 for myself, because my parents are going to have different pancakes with normal, like, plain flour. So I'm just going to third the ingredients, and luckily the eggs, it's 3 eggs normally, so I'm just going to use 1 egg. 200 grams of buckwheat flour divided by 3. That's a bit more interesting. Okay, so basically like 70 grams of flour, and then milk or water, 250 mils divided by 3. Okay, so like 83. These are such awkward quantities, but okay. Right, so I've got my water in my jug. I'm trying to crack this egg. It just doesn't want to crack. Like, so weird. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that kind of went a bit everywhere. Okay, there we go. Okay, I lost a bit of that along the side. I hate egg, like raw egg just looks horrible. Like it's all gooey and like eh. Right, so then I now just need to add in my flour, and that is everything then added in. Okay, wait, hang on, it would be helpful if I actually turned on the scales to weigh out the flour. Okay, there we go, that's my flour done, and hopefully that should be everything then. Right, I just need to get mixing this up, and that should be my mixture done, hopefully. Sorry, that's probably really noisy with me mixing it. Well, it looks quite good, so hopefully this will come out nicely. I'm debating which size to go for, because there's this one which is like a medium pan, or there's this one which is a small one, but maybe that's too small for like American style pancakes. I'd use this one. I might go with this one. Well, this is the first one. It's coming out quite well so far, although the mixture is quite thick, so I might add a little bit more water to the rest so that it spreads out easier. It's not quite cooked up on the inside though, but it's looking good. I feel like just for the sake of it, I need to toss one, but watch this go so wrong now. Are you ready? Oh no, hang on. My wrists are so like weak as well for doing this. Yeah! I didn't toss it up too high, but it did flip over and it didn't fall out the pan. Little tip for you if you're making loads of pancakes, cover them with tin foil on a plate while you make the others so they don't go cold.
That might be something really obvious, but honestly it took me so long to like think of doing that, and it works so well at keeping the heat in. Because there's literally nothing worse than getting to the end of cooking all your pancakes, ready to enjoy them, than realising they've gone like stone cold.
I would def say I've saved the best till last. This one's looking the best so far. Oh, let's flip it over. Oh, this looks like a good one. And I've got my finished plate of pancakes. Gonna get topping these now. I think I'm gonna top some with some maple syrup. Then I'm also gonna grab my big thing of almond butter out of here and have banana and almond butter as well. And then also some of the blueberry chaya jam I made the other day, which is in the fridge here. Yes, I'm gonna have some of that on some as well. I'll grab the banana. And I think that's everything I need. This one with banana and almond butter is definitely going down well. That tastes so good. I'm well happy with how this blueberry jam turned out. Look at that. It looks so good and it tastes pretty good as well. It's the blueberry chai jam I made a couple of days ago. I think it was on Sunday I made that. So it'd been two vlogs ago that I made that. Tastes really good. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. Those were so good. Definitely worth the wait all day to have those. You enjoying your pancake? Oh, you've almost finished your pancake. You enjoying your pancake, Mum?
It's alright.
What have you got on that? Have you got orange juice?
Orange juice and sugar.
I was just watching that What Would Your Kid Do show again, which I started watching last week. It was the first episode last week on ITV. And yeah, the second episode tonight. And they had sets of twins on it this week, which was quite interesting because like they sort of egged each other on. It's quite funny seeing like the different personalities of the twins come through as well. If you haven't watched this show or checked it out, basically children are put to the test in several different like, not challenges as such, but like little situations, and the parents have to say how, well, try and guess how the kids would respond in that situation and see if they get it right or not, and then they get points and stuff. So it's kind of like a game show type thing, but it's also quite interesting and quite funny with like some of the kids' responses sometimes. So yeah, no, it's quite good. Oh god, I'm definitely developing a cough now. It's gone from, well, I've still got a very sort of blocked snivelly nose, but yeah, got a very kind of tickly dry cough right now, which I feel like is worse because that probably keeps you awake more when you keep coughing, so hopefully it won't get too bad. But anyway, I'm gonna get myself ready for bed now. I want to get a decent night's sleep, get up fairly early, get to the gym in the morning, have a good start to a Wednesday. Literally loved having pancakes for dinner. Such a great dinner to have. I hope you had an amazing pancake day and had some amazing pancakes too. And yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Smash them if you did. Click the red subscribe button down below if you're new, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog. Night.